This is factoring by splitting the middle term. So let's look at an equation like 2x squared plus 10x plus 8. In order to normally what you would do is you would look at the things that when added would be 10x and when multiplied would be 8. But in this case, if you did that and tried to factor it like that, if you found your answer like that and then you multiplied it again, it would not be correct because of this 2x right here, 2x squared. So what you would need to do is you would need to factor by splitting the middle term. The way you would factor by splitting the middle term is first you would multiply the constant, which is this number right here, and the beginning term, or the 2x squared. So you would first multiply 2 times 8, which is 16. So put that off to the side. Then you would look for a number that when added up to 10 multiplies out to be 16. So let's think of the multiples of 16. There's 1 and 16. There's 2 and 8. And there's 4 and 4. Well, 2 and 8 added up equals 10, so let's do that. So now we know that we need to use a 2 and an 8 in trying to solve this. Now the way that so basically you would just split the middle term, like the name says. So it'd be 2x squared plus, and then you would split it out so it's two different numbers. So you would 2x squared plus 2x plus 8x plus 8. Then, after you split the middle term into these two different numbers, you would look at the different sides of this equation. So let's put it under those. Now you would just take common numbers out, such as right here, you can take out a 2x. So let's divide this by 2x. So that would put a 2x on the outside, and then that would give you x plus 1. Okay, and then on this side, you would you find a common number, which would be 8. So you would divide it by 8. So this would be 8 over here, because 8 times x plus 1 equals 8x plus 8, and 2x times x plus 1 equals 2x squared plus 2x. So now, after you did that, you would just rewrite it. So since x plus 1 and x plus 1 are the same thing, we can write it once down here. And now, since we got rid of these x plus 1s, we have 2x plus 8. So we can write this whole equation as 2x plus 8 times x plus 1. So when you multiply that out, then that would give you 2x squared plus 10x plus 8. Let's do another one. So this second one would be 3x plus 18, 3x plus 20x plus 12. So 3x squared. So we would just do the same thing. First we start out by multiplying the constant and the beginning term. So that would be 12 times 3, which is 36. Second, we would find a number that when added to 20 equals 36. Or when added together equals 20, and when multiplied equals 36. So let's just find the multiples of 36. That's 136, 2, 18, 3, 12. Well, we already can see that 2 and 18 when added equals 20, but when multiplied equals 36. So we're going to use those. So the way we would do, so let's split the middle term. So 3x squared plus 2, plus 2x plus 18x plus 12. Plus. So we would just do the same thing. Let's split them up. So over on this side, the only common term we have is x. So let's divide by x. So we have an x over here. On this side, the common number we would have would be 6. So let's divide by 6. 18 divided by 6 equals 3. 12 divided by 6 equals 2. So let's put this 6 right here, because 6 times 3x plus 2 equals 18x plus 12. So now we have two different numbers and two of the same polynomials. So we can group the polynomials together. So it's only 1 3x plus 2. So yeah, these are the same. And then we have x plus 6, which would be our second polynomial that we have. So now if you multiply x plus 6 times 3x plus 2, it would equal this equation. And that is factoring by splitting the middle term.